President Donald Trump torpedoed 2 days of diplomacy at the G7 on Saturday, abruptly refusing to sign a joint statement with allies and bashing Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau as dishonest and weak. On Sunday morning, Trump's top economic advisor Larry Kudlow appeared on CNN to double down on the president's comments, blasting Trudeau with a series of acrimonious attacks, and declaring the leader double-crossed the U.S. State of the Union anchor Jake Tapper, somewhat perplexed, asked Kudlow why Trump decided to tank the communique and blast Trudeau over the Canadian Prime Minister's rather tepid press conference. He was polarizing, Kudlow said of Trudeau. He really kind of stabbed us in the back. He did a great disservice to the whole G7. President Trump was charming, good faith, Kudlow continued. And then we leave and Trudeau pulls this sophomoric, political stunt for domestic consumption. It's just a cheap shot. It was a betrayal, it was a double cross, he added. Kudlow went on to tie the tension between Trudeau and Trump to the summit with North Korea. POTUS is going to Singapore to negotiate with the North Koreans, he explained. POTUS is not going to let a Canadian Prime Minister push him around on the eve of this, he is not going to permit any show of weakness on the trip to negotiate with North Korea. So this was about North Korea? Tapper asked. Of course it was, in large part, Kudlow said, noting Trudeau made his comments as Trump was en route to Singapore. Kim must not see American weakness. Trudeau made an error, he should take it back, he should pull back on his statements and wish President Trump well in his negotiations, the advisor continued. He went rogue. This was an ill-advised statement, Kudlow concluded. He ought to come out and apologize and in the name of the Western allies, okay? He ought to come out today and wish President Trump well in the negotiations instead of taking pot shots at him.